All personnel not directly involved with the convoy operation, please stand behind the barriers. All personnel not directly involved with the convoy operation, please stand clear and stay behind the barriers.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful ship. People would give thousands of dollars to see what we've seen. Just to see it roll out all completely done, you know. First time we've ever seen it away from the scaffolding. It's a big difference. It looked like a newborn bird. It's beautiful now.
I want to see it fly.
At the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, Columbia, the world's first true spaceship, moves to the launch pad. Its powerful new engines have been tried out one at a time on a test bed. Now, in a last critical test, they will be fired all together on the ship. Columbia's engines will hurl it up into orbit. Its wings will let it glide back down to Earth. And then, unlike any craft before, it will be able to rocket again into space. Launch is in 49 days. John Young is commander of Columbia's test flight. Robert Crippen is the pilot. They're both graduate engineers, fighter pilots, test pilots, and have come through the tough weeding out that qualifies astronauts. They were chosen as first crew for Columbia 3 years ago, and since then they've been studying and practicing for the first flight. Bob Crippen hasn't been in space yet. John Young's a veteran. He's been up there 4 times, logging more than 500 hours, 71 of them on the moon. Not so long ago, mankind was stuck on Earth. Now, flying is easy for us. The purpose of Columbia is to make space as available to us as planes have made the air. was on the moon that John Young heard that the shuttle program was approved.
Hey, John, this is perfect with the limb and the rover and you and Stone Mountain and the old flag. Come on out here and give me a salute. Big Navy salute. Okay, here we go, a big one. Off the ground, one more.
This looks like a good time for some good news here. The House passed a space budget yesterday, which includes a vote for the shuttle.
Wonderful. The country needs that shuttle mighty bad. You'll see.
9 years later, Columbia, the first shuttle, is ready to go. But there are worries. Some of its most vital components are new and untried, like the blanket of tiles that'll protect it from the fierce heat of re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. The press has been watching anxiously.
Have there been any occasions when Mr. Young has had to, I don't know how to phrase it more delicately, reassure you as to the safety of the endeavor?
No,
Actually, he reassures me.
I know you don't have the capability of repairing the tiles, but if something should happen to the tile, is there anything at all that you can do?
Oh, the tiles? Tiles are in good shape. We're not going to have to repair tiles. They're fixed.
Hey, Jules, let's wait for the mic.
It's still not completely clear to me whether or not you can abort with the ejection seats during the burn of the solids.
You just pulled a little handle.
John, I think you kind of talked around the question of what happens if you have a serious tile problem. What happens if you have a serious tile problem?
How serious is the tile problem?
I think you're a better judge of what would be a serious tile problem than anyone here.
Well, if you don't have any tiles on the bottom, the vehicle's going to burn up. If you have a lot of tiles on the bottom, the vehicle won't burn up. You can lose a tile in a certain area, a single tile, and I don't think it'll do anything to you. My personal opinion is, I've heard people say there's going to be a zipper effect. Well, there really isn't a zipper effect. Each one of those tiles is put on individually, and they're designed 4 to 5 times the strength that they need for the dynamic pressure they're going to see.
Okay, let's take 2 more questions and then close it.
Is it fun to be an astronaut?
Is it fun to be an astronaut? That is a very good question, and the answer is yes, yes, yes.
You betcha.
Yes, it really is. And I don't think you could do it unless it was fun. This is the egress training down to Cape, and this is how they were showing us how to take the slide wire down into the bunker area down there, and they explained to me how to do this. Of course, I'm very nervous about that because I thought they were going to turn us loose.
The slide wire is a quick escape route in case there's trouble just before the launch.
This is a couple of sandbags in there that shows you what kind of trip it'll be. Once you get down there, you can either go into a bunker or you can climb into the M13 tank and drive out through the side gate. Imagine being on a space crew and getting to learn how to drive a tank. What you do is you drive this thing up this road here, and you see that fence over there, you just go right through the fence.